Tesla is by far one of the most successful companies in modern history. They popularized fully electric cars and created a massive demand among the public.
In today's world, there are two different kinds of cars. There are gas-powered cars, and then there are electric cars. The king of the electric car market by a very large margin is that of Tesla. They have gone and made it so electric cars aren't just efficient, but they are reasonably priced. And with each new addition to their cars, they get more and more advanced and more good at what they do. But how do they do it? How do they go and make the cars? Allow us to show you Tesla's impressive electric car building process. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 8. The designs.
I can imagine there's a huge attraction in designing an electric vehicle from the ground up.
We can't stress enough the importance of the design features in a Tesla model car, because it would be a very easy thing to say that Tesla just makes a car like everyone else, but they don't. That's kind of the point. When it comes to their engineers like Elon Musk, who is a very hands-on within the car making, they strive to not just make a beautiful car, but a very good working one as well. They're aiming to help break the perception that the electric car isn't as good as gas-powered cars, even though they absolutely are. The problem was always getting them to be as efficient miles per gallon charge-wise and getting the price down. Now that is another element in getting the Tesla cars built. They want to make sure their cars maximize what the batteries they put into them can do, whether it be one of their top-of-the-line cars or one of the ones that are meant for the average citizen. They go big to make the best kind of electric car possible, and people are really starting to notice that. Number 7. The factory.
The company's first fully built factory will serve as the model for what eventually could be a dozen massive Tesla factories globally.
Another element that gets lost in the shuffle, if you will, is the very factories themselves that make the Tesla cars. There are two kinds of Tesla factories. The beginning one is the one that we're showing you right now. This is the factory that was bought early on in the Tesla lifespan during a down part in the market. It used to be a factory that would build GM and Toyota cars, but Tesla bought it and repurposed it for their own uses. This was not a small thing to do, to be clear, as they had to refurbish the entire interior of the factory in order to help them with their electric car needs, as the process to make an electric car has key differences from a gas-powered one. But it was more than just tailoring it to make the cars. They also wanted to tailor it to fit the people inside, because the head designer for the Tesla factory was also the guy that helped make SpaceX's Elon Musk space agency interior. SpaceX has a very clean and open feeling to it, and so the designer put that same feeling into the Tesla factory. In his mind, he wanted the workers to feel at ease, so that they would produce the best quality possible for their cars. Number 6. Automation to the fullest.
Like, this is one of my favorite dumb robots.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a fan right now.
It's pretty cool.
While there are key differences in the design and construction of gas-powered and electric cars, there are certain things that are absolutely similar. Key among them is automation. Ever since the first assembly line was made, the desire to make the car making process as smooth as possible has been present. Fast forward to now, and Tesla makes full use of automation, and they're aiming to refine it even more as time goes on. For example, back in 2013, they had over 160 robots at their main Tesla factory, and were using them for a variety of tasks in order to get the cars made. A lot of people say that this is a lot of automation and that people are losing their jobs over this. But not unlike many other jobs, the need for speed and processing power is the key factor here. Tesla's process is a bit more complicated in regards to their car building, and thus they can't make as many cars at present as those in other factories. So thus they need their automation to the fullest capacity possible to get as good a job as possible for getting their numbers up. Plus, humans do play a valuable role in the process. Number 5. Lots of talent.
We're like basically a bunch of nerds here. So, obviously, I don't know what gave it away.
There's a reason why Tesla was the first successful automotive startup in almost 100 years, because breaking into the car industry and making a profit isn't as easy as you might think. As a result of that, they needed the greatest minds to come together to not just make the company and make it profitable, but to make sure their cars were as advertised, if not more than advertised. This was actually how Elon Musk got brought into it. He was a true original founder of the company, but he invested in it and eventually became the chairman and CEO of Tesla as a whole. And he is a little weird at times, yes, but he is also a brilliant engineer who has helped make Tesla what it is now. But he's not the only human talent around, because one of the main factories is located in Silicon Valley. Tesla openly looks for people in universities and big tech companies to come in and help them refine and improve their process, including looking over their robots and automation to ensure that it's working at peak capacity and efficiency. So in this way, the humans are responsible for making sure the robots are better workers than humans. Ironic, no? Number 4, materials and in-house work.
We're going to go and start building our own cathode facility in North America and leveraging all of the North American resources that exist.
Something we've noted multiple times so far is that the Tesla cars aren't as easy to make as other cars, but have you wondered why exactly that is? The answer to that is the materials and the way they are put into the cars. Tesla vehicles use materials in ways that other car factories don't or wouldn't for one reason or another, mainly cost and type of vehicle being made. So for Tesla, they have to work hard to make pretty much custom parts to put them into their vehicles. As a result, and not unlike SpaceX, they do have a lot of machine work inside their own factories. This helps them ensure that not only are things getting done, but they get done right so that they can put them in their cars. They also do things like paint the cars in the factory as well as install and ensure the various displays of their cars correctly in-house. It does slow them down in some ways, but it speeds them up in others. And they have worked the process in a way to make it even faster over time. Number 3, the batteries.
The new battery, dubbed the million-mile battery, is said to do exactly what it says on the tin, and that is to last in excess of 1,000,000 miles before needing replacement.
Obviously, you cannot talk about an electric car without discussing its batteries, and when it comes to Tesla batteries, they're very impressive. Plus, they improve all the time via engineers like Elon Musk. So when they were first starting out, the average Tesla car could go about 250 miles on a single charge. Now, Tesla models can go well over 300 miles per charge, if not 400, based on the model that you get. That right there showcases a great leap in not just productivity, but efficiency. What's more, they're potentially on the verge of them going and making a new lithium-ion battery that might push the miles per charge and other factors much higher than ever before. They know that if they can make the batteries better and if they can keep making them last longer per every charge, this will lead people to trusting the cars more and thus making them more valuable in the eyes of the people. Number 2, the improvements.
There's like thousands of like little things like that that help improve production.
Another thing that helps in the various processes of building a Tesla car is that Tesla and Elon Musk are constantly improving their vehicles. We already noted how the battery is very important in that, but it does go beyond that. There are also how the frame is built, the aerodynamics of the car, how to streamline the power, and upgrade the safety features. If you look at a Tesla car from 2013 and compare it to a model from 2020, you're not going to see small changes, you are going to see big ones, and that goes for the factories as well. Number 1, Gigafactories.
To keep up with orders, Tesla built a futuristic facility called the Gigafactory.
Back in 2013, in Tesla's first full year of making electric cars, they made about 20,000 units, which was pretty solid. Fast forward to 2020, and they make over 500,000 units, further proving that they can go around and deliver the vehicles in large numbers. But it doesn't end there. Elon and Tesla are upgrading and making what they call gigafactories, factories that will be so good and so efficient in what they do that they'll be able to crank out about 2.5 million cars per year once they're all up and running. It'll still be lower than your regular car companies, but it'll be a big jump, and it'll help meet the demand of what's growing. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the way that Tesla makes their cars and then keeps improving them as time goes on? Just how advanced do you think their electric cars can get before all is said and done with their innovations? Do you think that Tesla will be able to keep improving their cars and their car making process? What do you personally want to see from a Tesla car before you buy one? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.